हनुमान सब
हनुमान नीचे ले
क्या
आजच्या या पत्रकार परिषदेत तुमका सगळ्यांनी योगदान. आज आमचे AICC डेस्क इंचार्ज तसेच मेंबर ऑफ पार्लमेंट श्री मणिकम टागोरजी आज गोंयान आयिल्ले. वी हॅड अ पॉलिटिकल अफेअर्स कमिटी मीटिंग इन द मॉर्निंग. आजच्या या प्रेस कॉन्फरन्साक हाजीर आसात आमचे AICC डेस्क इंचार्ज श्री मणिकम टागोरजी, तसेच आमचे लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन बाब युरी आलेमाव, आमचे साऊथ गोवाचे मेंबर ऑफ पार्लमेंट बाब फ्रांसिस्को सार्दिना, आमचे आमदार अल्डोनेचे आणि सिनियर ॲडव्होकेट बाब कार्लोस फरेरा, तसेच आमचे केपीचे आमदार बाब एडरियन डिकोस्टा. सो आज खूपशे वेरियस इश्यूचेर आमचे डिस्कशन जालें इन टर्म्स ऑफ ऑर्गनायझेशन, इन टर्म्स ऑफ लोकसभा इलेक्शन प्रिपेर्डनेस, आणि ताचेर तुमकां आय थिंक इन डिटेल आमचे इंचार्ज ब्रीफ करतले. सो आय रिक्वेस्ट मणिकम टागोरजी टू एड्रेस द प्रेस.
Thank you, Mr. First is that in Parliament for the past 1 week, the opposition parties have been not allowed to speak, and particularly the BJP members in Delhi are blocking the Parliament function. First time in the history of Parliament of India, ruling party is involving in the adjournment of Parliament. Only the ministers are allowed to speak in Parliament. All the 18 opposition parties, no member is being given opportunity to speak. Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji, who wanted to speak from Thursday, because the allegations made by the defense minister, law minister, parliamentary affairs ministers and the sports minister, he wanted to clarify and he wanted to put his views. He is not been allowed on Thursday, he has not been allowed to speak on Friday. As you all know that Friday the Lok Sabha television became muted. First time in the history, there is no voice of Lok Sabha has been yabbed out. It has become a blow on the democracy itself. It's a black day for democracy in India, and the attack on parliamentary proceedings shows that Mr. Modi's government don't believe in a democratic process, and 18 opposition parties, including the Aam Aadmi Party, including all other BRS and the other parties which are new entrants into our like-minded parties in the floor, all are together in this fight against the government on the Adani scam. The opposition parties are demanding for a JPC in the parliament. We want a JPC on the Adani scam. All the 18 parties are together in this big demand for a JPC, particularly the CPI, CPM, DMK, JDU, Shiv Sena, Uddhav Thackerejis, MPs, as well as the RSP, Muslim League, SP, Aam Aadmi, our except TMC. Except TMC, all the opposition parties, 18 parties are there. But we have a common ground on which yesterday also you would have seen that we all agitated, sat on a satyagraha in front of Gandhi statue. Day before yesterday we were having a human chain of MPs in the parliament building where our Lok Sabha MP from Goa was leading from front in yesterday's demonstration in Gandhi statue satyagraha also, and in the human chain also. Congress parties, MPs all are involved in it, and we want the parliament to function, and the BJP don't want the parliament to function, because when the parliament functions, we are asking for Adani's scam and the relationship between Mr. Modi and Adani. For that, the parliament is been blocked by the ruling party, and we will continue to Congress party will continue to raise the issue of Modi Adani relationship, and particularly the Adani scam, which is a very bigger scam than ever India has faced it. For Congress party, we will continue to raise the Adani issue in the parliament, and we will ask for a JPC in the days to come. This is about the parliament thing. Today's meeting, the Political Affairs Committee meeting, completely endorsed the view of Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji. Mr. Edvardo Ferrero ji, who was a former External Affairs Minister, proposed that resolution that we should, all Political Affairs Committee should stand with Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji's statement, and he has never given a statement which is wrong. It is being only twisted by the BJP and those Godi media close to BJP, and that there are liberal medias who carry the truth. Therefore, the Political Affairs Committee has Goa British Congress Committee Political Affairs Committee has passed a resolution expressing their solidarity with Mr. Rahul Gandhi. And about the organizational things, Haath Se Haath Jodo, the program which Congress Party started on 26th of January across India. We had started in Goa, March, we started in March, and the aim of that program is that going to each household and handing over a charge sheet about a BJP central government charge sheet and the promises of Mr. Rahul Gandhi after his Bharat Jodo Yatra. We reviewed that program, and this will continue for the next 1 month also. We will try to have other all senior leaders. Today also we are going to a constituency. Ponda, we are having a Haath Ka Haath Jodo program, and we will all be there to meet, knock the doors of the Goan houses, and we will explain to the people about our program. Thank you.
इंद्रेश कुमार ने अभी बयान दिया है कि राहुल गांधी अज्ञान के मास्टर से श्री राम उनको बुद्धि दे दे। इंद्रेश कुमार संघ प्रचारक,
कौन है?
संघ प्रचारक है इंद्रेश कुमार ने।
इंद्रेश कुमार का मैं जानते नहीं है, आप जानते होंगे, बट इंद्रेश कुमार कौन जानते नहीं है, उसके लिए जवाब क्यों देना है? बट किसी और गोली मारा ज्ञान कोई मंत्री पूछेगा ना, वो बता देगी।
Sir, we are going to declare the candidate in advance for the election. In Maharashtra, you already deciding on the seat sharing.
Congress party, about the Lok Sabha candidates, Congress working committee has to be formed. Raichur Congress has decided, authorized Mr. Kharge Sahab to form the new working committee of Congress party with 50-50, that is 50% of the youngsters who are below 50. In all other appointments also, now Congress party will have the follow-up of 50-50 model, where 50% office bearers will be below 50 and 50% will be above 50. With that model, with that new CWC, when it is formed, it will be discussed in the CEC, in the CWC, and decisions will be taken.
So,
How
how
it will be advance, like before 1 year or?
Let the CWC, new CWC will be formed. In the coming days, it will be formed. By April end, the new CWC will be formed. When it is formed, we will be able to see that what CWC takes place.
now Goa has 2 seats as far as Lok Sabha opposition. So since you all had a meeting today also, so what were the discussions like? Especially, you would like to elaborate on Lok Sabha polls in Goa. In Goa also, it could be like same alliance or what? Any thoughts on all these things?
No, we are basically speaking about the organizational part, Congress organizational part, and when Congress party decides about the organizationally how we are placed in the Goan north and southern seats, how to develop that thing, what are the measures we have to take it, the Haath Ka Haath Jodo program and other training programs for the booth level organization, all these kind of things has been discussed. For we know think that our organization internally Congress what we have to do it, that has been discussed, and strategically what we have to be doing it, that we will go on, leaders will discuss and come back when the new working committee is formed.
ओके जब नेशनल में सब यूनाइटेड हो रहे हैं आप कांग्रेस के साथ, तो फिर गोवा में भी कोई यूनाइटेड होगी? मतलब गोवा में बहुत सारे पार्टी है, लोकल पार्टीज भी है, तो लोकसभा इलेक्शन को आप तो एक साथ लाओगे?
Congress party always believes in working on a common ground with other partners. Whoever believes about the Congress leadership. Congress leadership and common ground is more needed. Nationally, we are on a parliamentary level. We are on a common ground with the other parties who was, because previous 2 sessions, Aam Aadmi party was not with us. Okay. Before that, BRS was not part of it. So they are coming to terms with the changing situation across India. So they are joining the opposition like-minded party, which is Kharge led Congress party, which is having that approaches. Therefore, we should wait for those kind of steps in Goa, and Goa also, the state level leadership has to decide how to take it forward. Nationally, it is not a understanding or an electoral understanding there. It is a parliamentary arrangement where parliament we are coming for a common issues been identified, we are working on it. It is not turned into an electoral understanding. For example, in Maharashtra, somebody was asking about Maharashtra. Maharashtra, we had a common electoral understanding there. Therefore, Maharashtra is completely different from other states. Therefore, electoral common understanding is a completely different thing. Floor management is a completely different thing.
Another issue is that like in the past few days there has been a news which has been spreading that your top leaders like the president, UPCC president, there could be a change in opposition leader in Goa. What did you say on that? There's a news which is moving on by.
Who is the news spreader? I don't know.
There's a news going on.
News spreaders can spread anything, and fake news can also spread fast. Therefore, but Congress leadership has given them the responsibility. Let them, they are doing that work correctly. But Congress president has to only take it. Why we should be worried about the news spreaders?
ठाकुर जी, सीएम अभी जो बीजेपी की सरकार है, गवर्नमेंट, हेलो, जो अभी प्रमोद सावंत सरकार के ऊपर एक्सटॉर्शन का आरोप हुआ है, 2 दिन में अभी चल रहा है ये, और राज्य की यहाँ की कांग्रेस चुप है, उस पर कोई बोल नहीं रहा है.
क्या
I think already
I have already raised it. I gave a statement that this NRO MLA also, both of us have spoken on it. We have spoken, this is a very serious allegation, and without people being hand in glove, these allegations like this cannot, Michael Lobo should name. He made a statement, but he should completely name the people. And if CM feels that it is, he's yesterday made a statement that the signatures are wrong and whatever, but this is a very serious allegation. We will raise it in the house as well. We asked for a clarification, but first Michael Lobo should name the person. We have an assembly session now on the 27th, and we request, all of us, all the opposition MLAs, we will raise this issue. These cases of extortion can only happen when there are officers and bureaucrats and all politicians involved. And I request to the people that they should name these people. Just don't make allegations as a name the people if you are aware of it. Yesterday, काल तेंगेलो एक प्रोग्राम जालो प्रशासन तुमच्या दारी म्हणून आणि थिंगा लोकांक म्हाका दिसता it was a big failure, this step of this government to go towards the people. The people basically exposed this total collapse of their administration. We had an issue in Pennem where I believe officers were clueless on issues that happened there, and the minister that was in charge had to say that he would call the chief minister. In Margao, a senior citizen from Salset exposed
in front of the minister how favoritism is there with regards to jobs, going to only one taluka of Sattari and Malpoi. In Bardes, one citizen told that the father of his expired for the process of the mutation that a mutation kon expired, and 17 years he's been trying to do this mutation, and he's scared he will die. In Ponda, there was a lady who was crying right in front of these officers and they were laughing. So what message does this government trying to give? These are only public stunts because of the Lok Sabha elections. They are coming to fool the people. We will be very aggressively taking them head on. There are several issues. For instance, today, I read a newspaper article pertaining to one particular industrial estate, I can say, in my constituency. I had raised this time and over again. This is the third time. And I have raised it with 5 departments, with factory and boilers, with labor and employment, with industries, with environment, with finance, all these departments, and there were raids where they found colonies of 200 to 300 laborers living there. And here Dampashiripana, these industries should be sealed. All these illegalities, we will expose this government in the coming assembly session. I am confident that both my MLAs and the opposition MLAs, we will work together. We have a BAC on Monday, after which we will discuss before the assembly session and discuss on a joint strategy. So basically, it is the Congress government or the Congress MLAs, are Carlos Bab or Elton or we have time and over exposed. Who has raised the question of this extortion? They are MLA. Who has raised the question about during employment that there was a Ghotala along? Money was given for these jobs. Who said that? They are minister. So you all should ask them or ask these people to name the people, and everyone should come clear. Just don't make statements.
Inspection to be completed.
See, there basically this industrial estate is a curse on the people of Kunkoling. Time and over again I highlighted it that there are industries there that are involved in doing mass illegalities, especially the fish mills and the steel plants. Without proper environmental clearances, they are operating, gross violations are happening there, and this government is silent. I fail to understand why innocent Kungolkar should suffer of these orange, red category industries. And on today's report, you will see they found labor colonies inside industrial zones. There was a structure that was built. 10 years, in the last 10 years, BJP is ruling. What have they done? They have only promoted all these illegalities. They have promoted only all these industrialists at the cost of people. Innocent people are dying there of various diseases. So I will raise this, and I expect that these people, that what has come on the newspaper today, this is because I filed several questions in the coming session, and I expect that these things, the people of Kunkolim will get justice. After which I will not keep quiet because it's a very important issue. Even our honorable MLA Elton knows about it. He's our neighboring MLA. The people there are suffering, and this should stop.
काल सीएमने सांगितले की आमचं सरकार क्लीन आहे. तुम्ही कसं
See, सरकार clean हा. People all know. एक सरकार तेंगेला आमदार हा मरे बाबूश बोन्सरात. बाबूश बोन्सरात किती सांगितले? बाबूश बोन्सरात स्टेटमेंट केला पैसे घेताय मग जॉबाक. हेजे किती आन्सर हो? एक्सटॉर्शन चलता मग मायकल लोबो सांगता मरे. आम सांगिला. मग क्लीन आणून घेऊन मरे. Where is the question of clean? Your own ministers, MLAs are making statements against you all. So basically, this government is not serious for the future of Goa and Goans. They are only here to sell Goa. This is all that is their interest.
I think काल तुमच्या कॉन्फिडन्स येऊन तुम्ही आले तेव्हा सीएम ने असेल त्या एका वसाहतून तुमच्या दारीला पण साईड बाबी दिसतात सांगू
नमस्कार आणि CM एला because of that प्रशासन तुमच्या दारी. But I fail to understand why Babu was called. It was not a party function. आणि साइडिंग बसवलो. So even म्हाका दिसता तो उलोवपाचो नासलो बट सीएम रिक्वेस्टेड मी बाबू एक मिनट उलोवपा दी म्हणून. सो देन आय सेड ओके सांगतो म्हणटरी. बट जायत इश्यूज आशिल्ले आनी म्हाका सीएम हॅड टू फेस ऑल द पीपल देर आमगे केपेकारां कितल्या इतलीशीं वर्सां आमगे केपेकार फाटीं आशिल्ले. सो विदीन ऑलमोस्ट 3 वरां सीएम बसलो तेन्ना सीएमान हे इश्यूज सारके बेजीक इश्यूज जे आशिल्ले वॉटर जावं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी रोड्स टॉयलेट्स हे बेजीक हांव म्हणटा व्हडले आमकां बाकीचे वस्तू नाकाय बट हे बेजीक इश्यूज केपेकारांक कितले त्रास जाता ते काल सीएमान चोयला आनी आयकला आनी आय वॉज हॅपी दॅट सीएम केम टू केपें. हे आमगे एक इंटेंशन आसलें स्वता केपें नंबर 1 करपाक आनी म्हाका दिसता नंबर 1 कॅबिनेटान जो सीएम म्हणटा नंबर 1 मिनिस्टर तो केपें येयलो म्हूण पयलीं सद्या सीएमाकूय देव बरो करूं म्हणटा येयलो म्हूण. कित्याक म्हाका जाण जावपाक जाय जाल्लें की सीएमाक वळपाक केप्यां पयलीं तेन्ना तेगेलो एक्स डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर आशिल्लो तेणें कितलें काम केलें तें आनी काल त्या म्हाका दिसता सीएमाचे दोड वच जाले केप्यां कितलें डेव्हलपमेंट जाल्लो तो. बट टू सम एक्सटेंट सीएम येयला सीएमान सगळें आयकलां सगळ्यो ग्रीव्हन्सीस आयकल्यो आनी ही हॅज एश्युअर्ड दॅट ही वील वर्क ऑन इट. बट आतां येणाऱ्या काळांत आमी चोया आमकां जे एश्युरन्स दिलें ती सीएम कितली मुखार म्हणल्यार फुलफील करतलो.
एल्टन बाब तुम्ही म्हणता की केपें डेव्हलपमेंट जावंक ना पण बाबू कावळेकर हो पयलो काँग्रेसचो एमएलए आसलो मिनिस्टर आशिल्लो न्ही.
अरे
मिनिस्टर आसलो
लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन आसलो ताका कितें जालां बरो मनीस म्हूण दिल्लो ना रे बट डेव्हलपमेंट जालें कोणाचें तुमकां खबर आहा मरे काँग्रेसान केलो ना ताका बट ताणें आपणा स्वता डेव्हलपमेंट केलो मरे केपेकारांक केलो ना न्हू ताका लागून आज आमचे सगळें भोगूंक पडटा. तेच फुडें फुडें तो डेप्युटी चीफ मिनिस्टर बीजेपी आशिल्लो तेन्ना कितें जालें
पण इतले वर्सां पयलीं ते आसलो न्हू 2-3 टर्म.
काँग्रेसाक ब्लेम करपा न्हय इंडिव्हिज्युअलाक ब्लेम करपा येना रे. मिनिस्टर कोणान तो टॅक केलो तो लिडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन आमदार टॅक केलो काँग्रेसान. सो हांव हालीं तरी काम म्हणल्यार काँग्रेसाक ब्लेम करपा जाय. म्हाका आमदार लोकांक म्हाका निवडून हाडलो रे आतां तेश करून तेकाय निवडून हाडलो 20 वर्सां तेणें कोण जाल्यार काँग्रेसाक ब्लेम करया काँग्रेसाक ब्लेम करपा येना. आमदार जाता तेणें काम करपा जाय तुगे कितें ताकद आहा तितूय दाखोवपा जाय आमदार म्हणून. पार्टी ब्लेम करा पार्टी तुका टिकेट दिता बाबा तूं जिखपाक काम करपाक जाय इंडिव्हिज्युअल जालें सो तो कोण जाल्यार पार्टी कित्याक ब्लेम करया.
बार्देस तालुका प्रशांत हांवें तांकां सांगलां असले प्रोग्राम करता तेन्ना तुमी लोकांक पयलीं कळोवपा जाय एडवान्स नोटीस दिवपा जाय कित्याक लोक मागीर तुमी तेंचे कितें आहा ते हिशोबान ते काडले ऑफिसराक दितले मागीर सगळें मांडून मागीर ते दिसा येवपा जाता. नाल्यार असले आमकां एक दीस पयलीं आमकां एक दीस पयलीं सांगलां ते फाल्यां आहात म्हणून ते प्रोग्राम आनी अशें करून जालें जाल्यार लोक येचना आनी लोकांचे प्रॉब्लेम आयले जाल्यार सगळे तुमचे रिजल्ट झिरो जातलो म्हणिना. So these are not successful. This will be just like another event management without any fruitful result. So this is what I have said.
अमित सर, 25 लाख बरोबर तुम्ही काँग्रेस कार्यकर्त्यांच्यासाठी हे केलेली होती मोहीम राबवलेली होती त्यांच्याकडून सूचना वगैरे मागवलेल्या होत्या काँग्रेस कार्यकर्ते किंवा नागरिक वगैरे तर अशा किती सूचना काँग्रेसला आलेल्या आहेत त्याला कसा रिस्पॉन्स.
हात से हात जोडो अभियान जेन्ना आमी चालू केलें तेन्ना आमी फोन नंबर आनी ईमेल आयडी लॉन्च केली. आय एम हॅपी टू टेल टू द प्रेस मिडिया दॅट जी ईमेल आयडी जी आमी दिल्ली पळय आमकां खुबशे लोकांचे ताचेर ईमेल्स आयल्या इन टर्म्स ऑफ सजेशन्स वेर पार्टी वेंट रॉंग कितें आमच्यो चुको जाल्यो ड्युरींग लास्ट 5 years एंड दॅट एक्चुअली इज हेल्पिंग अस टू बिल्ड आय मीन टू गो इन दॅट कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी. थोड्यांनी तर नांवां घालून धाडल्या की दीज वर द प्रॉमिनंट पीपल ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर एरिया जांकां आमी सायडीन दवरले. सो आय थिंक हात से हात जोडो अभियान चो फायदो आमकां खूब जाता इन टर्म्स ऑफ पार्टी. आनी एक हांव सांगपाक सोदतां की आमचे सगळे लिडर आय मीन इन्क्लुडींग आवर मेंबर ऑफ पार्लमेंट ऑल्सो हेज जॉयन दॅट प्रोग्राम. ग्राउंड रियलिटी इज टोटली डिफरंट. जे आज बीजेपीन एक पिक्चर तयार करून दवरला पळय अच्छे दिन म्हणून ही ग्राउंड रियलिटी उलटी आहा. आज प्रत्येक मनीस तुम्ही मिडियान थोडे कवर केला आसतलें ओपनली लोक उलयता मरे. आज जे तरेन म्हारगाई वाडल्या ज्या तरेन अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट लोकांक सुविधा हांव तुका एक शिवोलेचें उदाहरण दिता. शिवोले जेन्ना आमी गेले थंय जी बायलां म्हणल्यार ऑलमोस्ट 25 वर्सां 30 वर्सां जालीं थंय बसून भाजी विकता पळय तांकां बसपाक सादी सुविधा ना. थंय वतान दनपारां कडाचेर ती थंय वतान बसता तांकां एक छत्री ना आनी वर्स्ट पार्ट इज तांकां टॉयलेट सुद्दां ना. सो दीस इज द कायंड ऑफ डेव्हलपमेंट बीजेपी हे सरकारान कित्याक ती 25 वर्सां बीजेपीचो आमदार आशिल्लो बाब हेल्टनान सांगलें तशें की तो आमदार जेन्ना लोक निवडून दिता तेन्ना ताजी कर्तव्य आसा तें काम करपाचें. सो देर द MLA जो निवडून दिलो ताजो कंप्लीट फेलियर. तूं जर तर बेसीक नेसेसिटी लोकांक टॉयलेट दिवपाक शकना जाल्यार ते तुमी आनी प्रोग्राम कसले करता तर 100% एफिकेशन फ्री स्टेट म्हणून तुमी लोकांक सुविधा दिना मरे ते. So I think this हाथ से हाथ जोड़ो अभियान is actually helping us to connect with people, understand लोकांचे जे problem आते, and it is a mass contact program.
Opposition leader, 25 lakhs have been spent on the 2-day assembly session. How you look at it?
See, training session.
Yes.
At the start, when we first became MLAs, I was the first to say that this sort of these expenses should be curtailed. And why should we be trained by an RSS outfit? And we completely boycotted this. We raised it. When I put a question, my question was disallowed. In the first session I put it. And I think Iris Rodriguez got an RTI reply. Post this. So basically this fashion dala, event management. Event management कोण हे सरकाराक खबर पयश करपा जाय. आमकां पयर हिंगोताले मध्य प्रदेश स्मार्ट सिटी दाखय हिंग कितें स्मार्ट हिंगा दाखय मरे कितें चलता तें ताका सांगलो मरे आमी हिंग दाखय म्हणून पणजे टूर या मध्य प्रदेश वताले हांगा स्मार्ट सिटी आनी कोणा खंय गुजरात वताले तूं हाल्या गुजरात वचपाक येसले this is basically an event management sarkar only to do corruption.
Another issue is
Yuriba,
that when you talk about
इंडस्ट्रीचे तू जेन्ना उलयता तेन्ना तू म्हणटा की थंय एलिगेशन इंटेग्रिटी चलता पण एनवायरमेंट मिनिस्टर आहा तो म्हणटा की पोल्युशन फ्री इंडस्ट्री हाडून हांव गोवा डेव्हलप करता.
कित्याक
पोल्युशन फ्री इंडस्ट्री.
See, the environment minister I had written to him about one particular plant called Orange Fox. This particular industry had 2 units. One unit was operating illegally and they have done production in crores of rupees. I had told the chief minister that there is gross violation of laws to the state exchequer through GST. Last assembly session I was nodal officer nodal inquiry kotle man ma khabar na ekit zal. So basically we will not tolerate this and I had warned the chief minister and I had told the environment minister there will be a law and order problem and I will be part of that thing. So don't agitate people. People are agitated. My people of my constituency are agitated. Don't let them take law in their own hand. I will be part of that and this is a very serious issue. So this I expect them to give us a correct answer in this session.
when you see about this program on Haath Se Haath Jodo, we could hardly see you analyze about the top level. Where are your youth, like especially youth president? Is hardly seen. Yesterday, I think so he was here.
Today the program will be there. Today we are having a political affairs committee meeting, no?
No, but just trying to
Political affairs committee meeting, that members only will be invited. Other filters will be invited. They will come to that.
So otherwise, he is available.
But we will come to that meeting.
Opposition leader, few days back, PM has launched a Boiso Patrao for the unemployment taxi. Boiso Patrao scheme for the unemployed.
See, first of all, this taxi issue also was taken up in the last session, and they basically promise everything to you, but this exposes their failure. They are incompetent to handle आमगे गोयंकार जे आहे and taxi भाव आहे with regards to MOPA or all ours is a touristic state. All these are gone should be taken into confidence. All this is done without taking certain people into confidence. Yes, if there is a scheme which is in favor of Goa and Goans, we should compliment them, but looks like this government is not interested in the real wealth of Goa and Goans.
एकाच घाटात जेन्ना ट्रान्सपोर्ट मिनिस्टर फाटल्या दिसांनी म्हटलें की ते एक गव्हर्मेंट ॲप इंट्रोड्यूस करतले म्हणून डिसेंबराक करता म्हटलें मागीर जानेवारी म्हटलें पूण अजून जायना पूण ते दुसऱ्या सायडीसून खंय तरी जो प्रायवेट ॲप आसा ताका प्रमोट करीत सुटल्या
And they दाखवून दित न्हू, you all are all aware. So you all are all aware, as I said, they don't understand their jurisdiction. tourism minister enters the port ministry. Jetty policy mo keli. Now they are saying it is not part of their policy in the answers that we are getting. So basically, they are all just trying to do these events. Only they are not serious, and we will definitely expose them in the coming session.
Okay.
Did you see that startup IT policy of the government of Goa? There is an advisor to the chief minister who said that it's not feasible in Goa. What contradiction? IT minister making IT policy, startup policy, and the advisor come in the front page of one of the newspapers.
One thing to उलयता येता तुम्ही म्हणटाय सरकारान हें प्रॉमिस केलां तें प्रॉमिस केलां हो सरकार हांगा आनी केंद्राकूय फकत प्रॉमिस करपाचें कांय करून दाखयना so it is a failure of this government here as well as the center. They go on promising. You yourself have said so many things they promise. Chief Minister Mehboob Musangli, Emily Singh, तें सांगलें अजून they have not executed. लोकां interest na promises आजो आमच्या आमदारांकूय we don't listen to the promises. We want the work to be done in the state of Goa. हें चल्लें आसा.
Okay, thank you.